So welcome back. Next part we are going to look for is Amazon machine and image and pricing. So what is basically Amazon machine image? AMI. It is a special type of virtual appliance that is used to create a virtual machine within an Amazon EC2. It will serve all the basic unit of deployment for the services for which are used for EC2 delivery. So next is AMI and why how it is working. So it is a pre-configured operating system. So it can be partner provided also, or you can also bring your own OS image and publish it. So when we go to Amazon management portal, that is AWS management console, in EC2 under the AMI section, we can see there are different AMI images and which can be partner images. Also, it can be our own images. We can see it in the marketplace. So this is how it works. Next is Amazon EC2 pricing. So how is this Amazon EC2 pricing done? So there are 5 ways where we go for Amazon EC2 instances and how we pay for that. So first is on demand. Second is saving plans. Third is reserved instances. Fourth is spot instances. So you can also pay for dedicated host which provide you with EC2 instance capacity on any physical server which is dedicated for your use. So dedicated host, as you know, which is for your use, like what you are dedicated for. And talking about the on-demand instances, it is for the cost optimization pay for compute capacity by the hour with no long-term commitments or upfront cost. So we will pay for the compute capacity by hour. So for the next is EC2 reserved instances. In reserved instances, we know that provide you with a significant discount up to 75% compared to on-demand instance pricing. So this is about reserved instances which are reserved, and the spot instances actual the price which is ongoing, the purchase compute capacity with no upfront commitment and at hourly rates, like whatever the rates are hourly, usually lower than the on demand rate. So instead of going for the on demand rate, we go for like a spot instances will help you to reduce the cost in much better way. So also talking about the saving plans, and saving plans are what we know is that, like, saving plans is a flexible pricing a model which offers lower pricing compared to on demand pricing in exchange of usage commitment. As we know, there will be a period of commitment for a 1 year or 3 years, then as per that our saving plans will be generated. So this is how all our paper for Amazon instances work. This is how the Amazon EC2 pricing is done. So next is moving on to the instance size and purpose. So as we know, in short, I told there are different purposes, and for EC2, we need to know our purpose. What is our purpose? Is it a general purpose? It is a compute optimized? Is it a memory optimized? So do we need accelerated computing? Do we need storage to be storage optimized? And how this name is given. So as you can see, i3.xl large x large store optimized. So what we know is that storage optimized is a family, so it will come under storage section, and then type is x large and i3 is the generation. So why i3? It is for input and output per second, so it will be very fast. For a faster usage, we go for i3.x large type for storage optimized. This is how the naming is done. For other things like T1, T2, we can see in the portal also, we see T2 micro, then it will be a general purpose instance. So here there are different types, and A1 is for ARM based core and custom silicon. The T2 or T is for tiny, which is used for web servers and small databases. M4, like M, is for main, app servers and general purpose. If you go for compute optimized, you can see a C4. So compute, CPU intensive apps and DBs. So if you want a fast processing, we go for compute optimized, then memory optimized. And then in memory, we can say for RAM, memory intensive apps which are based on databases for RAM, then extreme RAM for SAP and Spark. For highly computing and highly memory for gaming, there is a Z1D. For accelerated computing, so when the processing needs to be optimized, like say for machine learning, then we go for P2. For intensive, like if you're streaming of or there is a video, then we go for G3. If that is for field programmable, that is we need a hardware acceleration, then we go for F1. In storage optimization, what is the main important thing is we look for storage. That is, our storage needs to be optimized, which is ideal for the task that requires a huge amount of storage, specifically with sequential read writes such as log processing. There are different, and as per storage optimized, it is H1 for high disk throughput, and for big data clusters, it is I3, that is IOPS, no SQL DBs, and D2, that is dense storage, that is for data like data warehousing. So talking about I3, it's the largest SSD offerings in the bare metal access, and for D2, it's the SSD based instance that is great for logging. Like for D2, we can say an example is Hadoop. If we go for Hadoop, it's the D2 will come into picture. So this is how the types are there from A1 to D2, and the details are being provided, and the availability also is in the regions. Like some types are for particular regions if we go for general purpose, and if we go for AI, so ARM based are in like only in the Northern Virginia, Ohio and Oregon Ireland regions. So basically like some of the regions are for some instance and its sizes. So if we go for memory, and which is highly compute and highly memory for gaming, then also it is also available for different and dedicated host, so only available for 3 years for reservation. So there are different types and availabilities as per the instance size and purposes. So let's take a break over here.